of a Nigerian community association president is not to fix all the problems of community, but rather to work together with the community members. We are live and direct at Nigerian community. So to hear from the horse's mouth himself, His Excellency Dr. Kabiru Abubakar. So sit back and relax and enjoy the interview. My name is Blessing Faith, aka Unstoppable Galaxy, reporting for Platform Media International. If you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to Platform Media International. Click on the red button and the bell beside it so that you'll be notified whenever we upload our new video. Also on our Facebook page, Platform Media International. Like, share, and give us feedback. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the interview. Community presidents mobilize and guide others, facilitates the problem-solving and decision-making process, and innovate to benefit the community itself. So I'm here with His Excellency Dr. Kabiru Abubakar, the president of Nigerian community, Cairo, Egypt here. So welcome on board, sir. Thanks for coming. Thanks for accepting our invitation. So can you please tell us about yourself?
I'm Kabiru Abubakar Abdallah. A Nigerian citizen, of course. Okay. Yeah. So I grown up in Benue State. So after that, I did my primary school. I did my secondary school at Plateau State. After then, I had an opportunity to come to Cairo for my first degree. I did my first degree in Sharia law in an Azhar University here. After that, I did my master's degree at Sudan in the University of Jazeera. So far, I'm running my PhD now in Cairo University here. Wow. So that's all about my education background. So of course, I have one wife and 3 children.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, 1 girl and 2 boys. Wow. So that's all about me. And of course, I'm managing myself here to live with some business. I have a company and Zaman International for Agricultural Awareness, where we try to come up with that company to assist our Nigerians back home, where we have started doing that. Some program goes on and in Kano, in Bauchi State. Otherwise, we even train some youth at Bauchi for let them stand on their own, to have maybe to stay on their own feet as a youth. So we start running that affairs in Nigeria so far. Okay, so these are, well, it's okay.
Thank you so much. So as a Nigerian community president, can you tell us the well-being of Nigerians living in Cairo, Egypt here, their well-being?
Yeah, so the Nigerian well-being in Cairo here, Nigeria are very many here in this country. In Egypt, we are statistically saying that Nigerians are 20,000 or even 25,000 Nigerians living in Egypt here. So that's why, as a community president, we try to come up with the Nigerian welfare, whereby we say that since we are elected as the first elected body here in Egypt, so we think of how can we come up with all Nigerians to benefit the community, because the community here stands as a Nigerian body. We move the community with the all tribe in Nigeria. We have Igbo, we have Hausas, we have Yoruba, we have South, the Southeast, all they are together, we are together. So that's how all the tribes in Nigeria, we have them together here in Egypt. And we are running the affairs together for our own good. Because in past times, like in 10 years back, community here, we have the Nigerian community, but it's not functional as it is. So that's why some of Nigeria feel the trust of the community leaders. So that's why when we comes off, after the election we did last year, Alhamdulillah, when our teams come be the winner, so we start to plan how can we make the Nigerian welfare here in Cairo, make all Nigeria benefit the Nigerian community. And of course, we have started that now. We have started many issues whereby right now we get a good collaboration with some hospitals for the Nigerians. Okay.
So what are the steps are you taking to improve the standard of living in Cairo, Egypt here?
Yes, so the step we are taking now, because, you know, the Nigerians here, some are businessmen, while some are students, and we have ladies that are working here. So when we look into all these issues that we say that we have to bring all Nigerians together, whereby we know ourselves, we know we are all Nigerians, and we start seeing that the Nigerian here, before, the respect we receive or we see in the Egyptian government or the Egyptian entirely used to respect Nigeria. But at last we see that what is the problem? Nigeria used to have issues here. So whereby we start discussing within ourselves with the management, we see that the Nigerians here are very many, but some of the Nigerians, you know, in any society you have to have good and the bad ones. So the little ones we have, that they are the bad eggs among us, yeah. So causing many problems with the government. That's where we stand and we make the community. Our community comes stand that as like a court for Nigerians. They used to come and lay their complaint here, whereby we attend them. Some of them even you can hear that someone collected my money since last 2 years, 3 years, you don't want to pay me. So the community used to interfere and call both sides, the accuser and the complainant. When we come, we sit down together and we settle the issue amicably, and we make them to understand that we are in diaspora country. So since we are not in Nigeria, we have to work with our Nigerians everywhere.
Okay, let me come in. So what are your management style with all this explanation? Your management style.
Okay, so you know our management here, as we know, the community have different sectors. We have the presidential office, we have the administrative office, and we have the international affairs, whereby they are operating many things in the community. So we see that community, we are only 14 executives or 15. So 15 executives we have. So we see that we cannot satisfy all Nigeria, but we try to centralize the things together, that to make committees for each office, have committee to work together so that we can work the affairs together. Like we have the woman leader. Women's affairs, we have the most guests are working here, and they have to see guidance. So that's why we create the women affairs and women affairs committee, whereby they are the ones dealing with the women. Any issue pertaining women, they used to tackle the issue, come together, settle the issue together amicable, whereby all Nigerians are happy now with the community, because they are saying now this is the time that we are doing community, because before they don't have this issue. They don't have this group of people that can hear from them and sort their issue, hear their voice. But before we can, I am sorry to say, maybe if you are strong than me, you can eat my money, nobody will talk anything, because, you know, I cannot fight you, this and that. So that's why. But now the community, we have the disciplining community, whereby when you did anything wrong, the disciplining community can call you into book, sit down with you and explain everything to you, and when they hear from you, they will judge the issue and make things very smoothly, whereby everybody are very happy with the community now. And at the same time, we try under the Nigerian community to make an office, because before, the Nigerians are complain that when I work, get my money, I don't know how to save my money, because I used to send my money back home, but to some of my relatives back home, when I get back to them, they will say, oh, sorry, I don't think you are coming back now. I've already used the money, this and that. So the community sit down and say, how can we help our Nigerians? That's where we try to collaborate with some banks in Nigeria, which is we have a Sterling Bank, they switch bank now, whereby they can operate, roam their account here and the VVN here, where we are started in since last year, of course, and people are very happy for that. And we see that the NIN also, because some of Nigerians are here, they have been long here, didn't travel back home. So we try to bring, to collaborate with some company also that operating the NIN here, whereby all Nigerians can get their VVN at the Nigerian community office, as well as the NIN. And then, alhamdulillah, many of Nigerians, they are testified that they came and did the account, they can transfer their money, they can receive their alert, everything with them. So alhamdulillah for that, we are successful, make it available for them now. And the office is almost working every day. From Saturday to Thursday, we are working here from 11 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the night. 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. almost every day.
That's interesting. So what are the ongoing projects of the community presently, the ongoing projects?
Yeah. Now the ongoing project, as we know, and in last year, we faced many challenges. Of course, the challenges of like our Nigerians, some of them, you know, they are working here, but due to the language barrier, or due to some of them don't have the stay. So they are scared, they are afraid to go to government hospital because they don't have the stay. So they cannot manage themselves and treat themselves for medication. So the community, when we sit down, we see that how can we help our Nigerians? So we are planning to get a clinic, like Nigerian community clinic, whereby we can manage to attend our Nigerians medication, whereby the community now, they have good collaboration with some hospital here, 3 hospitals so far, whereby those hospitals are ready to give us affordable price and discount for the Nigerians. Whoever has the Nigerian community ID card, he can benefit this discount, whereby the hospitals now are ready to give us like 40% discount for the Nigerians only, whereby we explain to them, and now 3 hospitals come on that they are going to work with the Nigerian community. And of course, we have started seeing the differences now, because many of our members went there and they have the discount. Someone went there, supposed to pay like 30,000 Egyptian pounds, but after we interfere, so they just collected about 17,000 or 18,000 from him. So which is a very nice improvement. Yeah. So and then by then, the Nigerian community also try to see our children that are coming up here. So their background of education, whereby the Nigerian community, because we have many schools here, Nigerian center schools here, whereby there are many here. So we try to work in hand to hand with them now, whereby to make things possible for them to make affiliating with the Egyptian government and the Nigerian government, of course, for the Ministry of Education, whereby our Nigerians, if after their primary school and secondary school here, they can get back to Nigeria and write their exams. Or we are appealing to the Nigerian government if we can have the center here, because Nigerian or other countries has center whereby their nationality used to have a center here to write their exams as NICO or WAEC. They can write it here. And so this is what we are already we are ongoing now, to have good relationship with the Ministry of Education. If we can have a center here, maybe every year the student can write their exams here. Our Nigerian student, of course, they can write their exams, so that let them have the certificate. Let them have Nigerian certificate with them, because they are proud of their country. Every time they will say, Daddy, take me back home, this and that. So because we are ready to take them back home, but let them have the background here with the Nigerian certificate. So this is what we are trying to do in terms of education and the medical aspect also. And in terms of different organizations, you know, we have many organizations here, and the organizations are willing to work with Nigerian community, because as they are saying now, Nigeria has one of the largest population in Egypt here. From the Africa, I say we are the largest population. So all the communities here, They are trying to work with the Nigerian community, whereby to bring up our community, whereby everybody will benefit it. And in the same way, we are calling on Nigerians to have their ID card, the Nigerian community ID card, whereby Nigeria, if you have the Nigerian community ID card, it's a very valid in the country, because the Nigerian community has registered with the Egyptian government, the Ministry of Solidarity, whereby we are official operating here with our registration number. That is, the Nigerian government, the Egyptian government knows about Nigerian community, as well the Nigerian embassy known about the Nigerian community. We are operating officially here. That is, since we started our office, our affairs here, we have already discussed with many of our executives here. I told them that we Nigerian community, we are not covering anything lie. So if you know that you have anything mixing with your, what you are doing for your affairs, please distance yourself with anything bad, because the executives here, we are pure to everyone. We are open. So if you see that you see anything bad for the Nigerian community, try to come up and advise us. This is what we are ready for, because we are listening to everyone. Our door is open, our line, our telephone number is everywhere. So Nigerian community are working day and night for the benefit of Nigeria, for the welfare of our Nigerians here in Egypt.
Thank you so much, His Excellency. So what are the current goals of Nigerian community, the current goals?
Yes, the current goals now, we say, first of all, we thank God for that, because whereby we fix our Nigerian community here with the government. This is a nice goal that we achieve in this our community, because when we come, the Nigerian community register, but then didn't get the proper certificate, because the government have arranged that they has what they call in Arabic Tawfir al-Awda, that all organization here, they have to go to the Ministry of Solidarity to review their documents. So which is our Nigerian community, we went there, we review everything. They have already approved that Nigerian community are official in the country. So this is a nice goal for all Nigerians, that we are now official in the country. The country knows about our activities, they knows our population, they knows everything. Because even the national security have invited us sometimes to hear about our activities. You are here, we went there and we explained, we tell them what we are doing, because we did a thing open. That's why we are calling on our Nigerians, let them be law abided by the country, because the country has their own law. And you know, you are there, you are like a stranger, or you are living in another country which is not your country. So you have to know the law of the country and be law abided by. Because whereby if anything happen, you will not claim that I don't know the law of the country. That's why even in our platform, in our WhatsApp platform, we try to translate some of the laws of the country to fix it there. So whereby our Nigerian will read it and know. You know, in any country, they has their culture, they has their character, they has their law, all these things. So we Nigerian, we cannot come here and behave like we are in Nigeria. So you know, you are here, you are in different country. They has their own law, they has their own culture. So please, all Nigerians to abide their law. And I always say this now, we have only one ambassador sent by the federal government in Nigeria, from Nigeria. But here we are all ambassadors of Nigeria. So anywhere you are, you have to show good habit, good character, whereby your Nigerian brother will look very responsible to the country everywhere. So that's why now, all Nigeria, we are not proud of that. We are proud of ourselves that our Nigerian now, they are very kind, moving smoothly, whereby we know we can have the bad ones, but majority carry the vote. So we are the majority are very good. So inshallah, we still praying, let God assist us and make the affairs more better than this.
So how do you keep your team motivated in times of conflicts and obstacles? All your executive, how do you keep them motivated?
Yes. So our executives, we have good, because our party, we make party like Nigerian People's Party. So since our campaign, we make that this our symbol or our motto is united we stand. So united we stand. That's why when we start our work, we are working hand to hand. Every office we respect ourselves, whereby even though I'm out of the country, my vice used to take over everything, deal with the community, with the officials, everywhere. Anything that comes to the community, they will just sit down together and deliberate it. Like if we have any issue, our executives we have our platform that we discuss there. Then we come out, we have our executive meeting almost 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we used to have meeting. If we have any issue, we used to start, okay, this office, you have to do this and that. And if the issue is educational issue, we send our education office, we have our educational affairs and the committee. They are the one to handle that issue. Of course, I'm the one to lead everything. When they come with anything, I will have to sign and approve for them so that they can make it very fast. We have the international affairs. International affairs also has their own committee. That is the one they work with the VVN, the NN, and any other international relationship here in the country. They are the one to realize with the others association here in the country, whereby we have the social affairs. The social affairs, if we have anything, any event, any like Independent Day, or we have Children Day, we have many occasions. So those are the ones I used to send to organize everything there. And we have our information sectors. The information and the media sector, they are working together, whereby any information we have from Nigeria here in this country, they are the one to pass the information around all Nigeria, because you know in Nigeria we are many, but we centralize the things because we have some living in Ainishams, some living in Makotam, some living in Tabba area. We have other ones living in Maadi. So anywhere we have our executive, or we have our members there. So our executives used to have committee with them. Then they can pick 1 or 2 from every area so that they can work together, whereby when we have anything, the information will circulate within short period. Yeah, and then we have sport, of course. You know, most of our guests especially, they can just eat and sleep. So we have the sport affairs, whereby they can come down for training, for the healthing, so for the fitness, whereby the sport, we have the sport committee also. So, and you know, any organization, any place, you can't do without money. So we have the financial sectors also. The financial and the treasury, they are working together. Anything we have, they are the one used to financial our office, because the office here, we rent the office and we manage our office for the maintenance, all those things. So it's money we spend there every day. So that's why we try to get our financial office and the treasurer, whereby if we have anything, they are the one to come up with it and solve all the issues. And our general secretary work with all the secretariats we have. So that's why we have the office here. We have 3 offices. We have the presidential office, whereby myself and my vice, if there is anything, if I'm not on seat, my vice will be on the seat. So that's to attend to listen to our Nigerians. And so far, as we said, because this is part of what the executive did, we tried to get our disciplinary committee under the vice president, whereby if we have, you know, our Nigerians, they have to be disciplinary. So we have that disciplinary committee. They used to come to a meeting here to attend to Nigerians' report or Nigerian complaint. Formerly, we used to attend every day, but we see that the work is too much for us. That's why we decide to be attending Saturday and Wednesday, whereby we listen to Nigerians and we sort their issues. So this is how we operate our office. We have good relationship, the Nigerian community and the Nigerian embassy. If we have issue here, we used to settle the issue here. If we cannot do it, we forward it to the Nigerian embassy, to the consular office. We explain to them this is what happened, this and that. And then the Nigerian community, the Nigerian embassy will handle the issue. Whereby, if the issue is too much, so then maybe they can shift them to the Egyptian police. So whereby, but up to now, we didn't take anybody to the Egyptian authority. Whereby we used to to solve the issue ourselves. So alhamdulillah for that. And all the executives are proud of that, because anytime, any moment we call meeting, they used to attend. So I'm proud of them because of we have good cooperation and good understanding. So that is it.
So thank you, Mr. President. The last but not the least, presently people are facing a lot of challenges based on issuing visa in a proper way. So what do you have to say about that?
Yes, this is a challenge that we are facing. It's a great challenge, whereby we have many people name themselves agent, and according to some of them, say that they has agent and jet. So true that most of Nigeria, if they will to come to the country here, so you have to get proper documents. You have to go through purchasing visa, after you having your visa, before buying ticket and coming to the country. So in this way, some of our Nigerians use this advantage to do one.
Presently, people are facing a lot of challenges based on issuing visa in a proper way. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you for this question, because it's a challenge. This is part of the challenges we are facing here in the country, because our many Nigerians come into this country without proper documents, and that won't lead them to be somehow maybe arrested or embarrassed, whereby when they come to the country without proper documents, the Egyptian government will not allow them to come in without proper documents. That's why whereby maybe they will deport them back from the airport. Some of them used to come through another way. When I say another way, maybe they can say, okay, since they are here, let me do visa for them to Egypt, to Sudan. From Sudan, they will come to Egypt. So that is where some of Nigeria, like last month, we have like over 20-something Nigerians come through that way, whereby they at last then arrest them on the road, whereby from Sudan to Egypt, they don't need the visa. They just come through wrong way. So the Egyptian government are very simple to everyone. If you have your proper documents, you have your proper stay, you have your proper documents, you can go to anywhere and come back anytime you want. But if you say that you are coming to the country without proper documents through the agent, sometimes they are the cost of all this issue. They knows about the situation of the country, but they will lead those guys to Sudan, from Sudan to Egypt, whereby on their way, those guys, we call them innocent. They are innocent. They don't know. Maybe some of them, this is the first time of coming out. They don't know how is the process. So those agents used to give them or do visa, Sudan visa for them. Then from Sudan to Egypt, they cannot do any visa, or they didn't issue visa for them from Sudan. They will say, okay, they can pass through left or right way, through the left way. When they come there, the Egyptian government, they are on alert. When they just see them, they know that those people come without proper documents. That's where they used to arrest them. When they arrest them, automatically they will deport them back home. Some of them even, they will be in the police custody for a while before taking them back home. So you see that in two ways. One, you have already lose your money because you did visa to Sudan, from Sudan to Egypt, which is you lose your money in this way, and you suffer that lady or you suffer that person that you did the job to. So in this way, we are advising our Nigerians, please, if you know you want to do any job or any business with any Nigerian, please try to make a proper document. Try to know that you have a good document from Nigeria to Egypt. You have your own residence, or if you don't have the residence, you have the visa to come to the country. Whereby when you come to the country, you live a proper way. Nobody will harass you, neither the Egyptian government or the Nigerian embassy. And it's advisable also when you come to the country, try to go to Nigerian embassy to register yourself. When you register yourself there, Nigerian embassy will know that you are there. Because when you come to the country, nobody knows about you living here. So that whereby Nigerian embassy will not interfere. Nigerian community don't know about you. So nobody will know that you are here. As we are saying now, Nigeria, we are more than 20,000 here in this country. But few of us register with the Nigerian embassy. So at least if you are in any diaspora country, so the first thing after arrivals, if you are in a hotel, you have to tell the embassy that, okay, I'm come to the country, I'm in so hotel. Or if you are to stay here, you have the residence, you have to alert the embassy that, okay, I'm living in Hail Ashur, Maktabu Sunni, I'm in the Nigerian community. Most of Nigerians come here when they have issues. They cannot come and register their name. They cannot come and say, oh, when they have issue, you hear that they will start calling you. I have issue, I went there, I did this, I did that. But we are here for all Nigeria, of course. We are here to make our welfare, the welfare of Nigerians. But we advise you to come and register your name. Whereby anywhere you go, when a police call us, we know this person, we just go through our system. We say, yes, this is our member. We know him with the number, registration number, so number. We tell them, even the Nigerian embassy, we tell Nigerian embassy, this is the person we know is here and is official. So nobody will harass you. Please, we advise our Nigerians, when coming to the Egypt or any country, even not Egypt, any other foreign country, when going there, please try to go in a proper way. Because every country has their own law and how to live. They has their own law and they has their own culture. So please, you cannot come and change their own law because you are coming to the country to change their own law or to change their own culture. You have to bear it since you are not in your country. But come in the proper way. Do your visa. The Egyptian government has their own embassy there in Nigeria. If you will to come or your friend want to come, you advise them to go there and make the visa. I think you can apply there. They will give you the visa within short period. Though in this time around, we are facing some issues that the delay of visa. And even that one, the embassy have interfered. The embassy interfered, inshallah, that one will be sought very soon. Because the issue of the delays of the visa, embassy has interfered because the ambassador do process whereby you will not have any issue. The problem of doing fake documents here, if you have any fake documents, in future, he'll affect you. He affects you because maybe if you want to travel back, the government will tell you, so, okay, how do you come into this country? So you cannot verify yourself. In this way, you look somehow insult. The government will arrest you at any time. But if you come through obvious way, through official way, when you come in, they have already stamped in for you. When you are going out, they will stamp out for you, which is you are out of the country. So please, we call on our Nigerians again, try to be law abided by any country, by the country here and by the Nigerian government also. So this is our contribution, or this is what I am going to advise our people to try to be legal everywhere, operating legally. Don't try to do any legal issue in this country because the government, they are in alert of all our affairs, what we are doing here. As well, I told you that the national security have invited me several times because of our Nigerian issue. So we will not be covering every day. We say, no, this and that. This body or this organization is an official body. Like the government, Egyptian government know about our activities, and the Nigerian government also, the Nigerian embassy knows. So please, when you come to this country, the Nigerian embassy is open for you, Nigerian community is open for you, so that you operate your affairs here officially. If you have company or you have any business to do, try to make it proper way, so that nobody will arrest you in anywhere. And try to get your ID card. If you don't have the residence, try to get your ID card, valid ID card, whereby any person stopped you and asks you, you can identify yourself in proper way. So thank you once again.
Thank you so much. Viewers at home, this is the end of the interview.